welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. Enjoy a cup of coffee with me. So if you have an online store, or if you are going to a con, or if you just want to start building up inventory to stock a future store, one of the things you may have looked into when figuring out what kind of products to stock are stickers. You might have gotten really excited about all the designs of your art you can put on kiss cut sticker sheets or die cut stickers, and then got online and uploaded your files and gotten to the point where you're ready to check out, and boom, you realize it's really freaking expensive. For someone like me who went through this whole process of designing and uploading and getting really excited and then having to realize that for 100+ sticker sheets of the same thing I was going to be paying an arm and a leg, I started to get kind of uncomfortable and anxious with the idea of A, the money I was about to spend, and B, the lack of variation I would have in my sticker repertoire. So I started thinking, what can I do to make this whole production cheaper and get more variation from the stickers I make? And voila! Google had my back again, and I searched my way to find an amazing cutting machine called the Silhouette Portrait, and all of my problems were answered. So you might be wondering at this point, just what is this Silhouette Portrait and why is it so magical? To quote, the Silhouette Portrait is an electronic cutting tool for personal use. Like a home printer, it plugs into your Mac or PC with a simple USB cable. However, instead of printing, it uses a small blade to cut paper, cardstock, fabric, vinyl, and more, up to 8 inches wide and 10 feet long. The machine also has the ability to register and cut printed materials. So obviously the Silhouette Portrait has a lot of functional ability beyond the ability to make and cut stickers. But in today's video, I wanted to focus on just this one aspect of what the machine can do, because not only will this be a much shorter video than if I tried to go over everything that it's able to do, but also because it's the area I have the most knowledge in regards to using this machine. First things first, since I knew I wanted to use the Silhouette Portrait to make stickers, I had to come up with a sticker design. So once I created my sticker designs in Photoshop, I opened them up in the Silhouette Studio software that came with the Silhouette Portrait, and it can be downloaded from their website. So one thing I really liked about this machine is that Silhouette makes it really easy for people without the tools to manually trace their designs, to create outlines for the sticker cuts or for whatever they're cutting, to create a mask and then offset the outline. However, since I do have a drawing tablet, I was very easily able to manually trace outlines around my sticker objects. So once I created my outlines around my sticker objects, I needed to size and print them. To ensure accuracy in cutting, I made sure to take advantage of the Silhouette's registration mark system, which meant that I had to print the document directly from Silhouette Studio after inserting the registration marks. Registration marks on the paper are read by a little camera inside the Silhouette Portrait that read these 3 marks that are printed on your paper and try to line them up as precisely as they can to give you really nice, clean, and accurate cuts. I will go over in just a little bit some problems or hurdles that I encountered along the way of getting this all set up. I use the Silhouette cutting mat that comes with the machine to provide as a backing surface to line up my paper. Everything in the software and also on the cutting mat is very well marked, indicating the direction that you need to insert the document into the machine, as well as the way you need to place the document on the paper. So once everything is lined up, you load your cutting mat and sticker paper into the machine. Before pressing the go button, however, it is important to make sure you have your cutting settings correct. For instance, since I was going to be making kiss cut sticker sheets where the sticker peels away easily from the backing material, after a lot of experimentation, I created a cut setting that allowed the machine to cut through the first layer of sticker paper but not the backing. To cut out my sticker sheets themselves from the page, I also created a cut setting that would cut all the way through the paper. And because few things are without their problems, or maybe I should say hurdles, I wanted to share with you some of these things I encountered as I made my way to becoming a one-lady sticker making factory. Problem: getting the Silhouette Portrait to read my registration marks. I thought I was doing everything exactly as it was supposed to be done. I extended my registration marks to the furthest the Silhouette Studio software would allow, and I was thinking it would give me the most room on my paper for the stickers. I printed out these large, awesome, what I thought would be my new stickers, and I loaded it into the machine, and it would just give me a big old error. trouble reading registration marks. I looked up everything I could on the internet about the problem. I even moved a clamping lamp that I had sitting on my desk over top the silhouette portrait because I read somewhere that someone suggested the silhouette machine needed a lot of light for the reader to be able to read your registration marks. Solution. So I finally just took the initiative and got on the silhouette website one day to chat with a customer service representative. This turned out to be a very, very helpful move and relieved all my frustrations in one fell swoop. She told me a few interesting things that I was doing wrong, and some I didn't even know I was doing wrong. First, she suggested leaving my registration marks where they are preset to be by the Silhouette Studio software, which is the setting Type 1 Cameo Portrait Curio. On this setting, the principal usable area is about 7¼ by 8¼ inches. Then she told me that I should check the area that I had my images placed on the Silhouette Studio document, and if any part of the image was overlapping the registration marks or the grayed out area that surrounded them, then I would have a problem. Sure enough, that was it. Some things I dealt with along the way to making my stickers. So if you, like me, are making kiss cut sticker sheets, you'll find you'll have to go back and forth manually to change the blade setting each time. When I set up my cutting settings, you may have noticed the little diagram of the blade setting that Silhouette Studio shows changed from setting to setting. Since I was using two different types of blade settings to create one kiss cut sticker sheet, one being a thicker, deeper cut to cut all the way through the paper, and the second being a thinner cut to cut through just the top level of the sticker paper. I found myself continually changing the blade after each type of cut setting had been completed. So I'll be honest, figuring out the cut settings and the thickness for the paper took a lot of trial and error on my part. I used full sheet 8.5 by 11 sticker labels from Planet Label with one die cut down the back, and I probably went through about 10 or so sheets before I finally figured out the exact cut settings that I needed to create a nice kiss cut as well as a cut through. Well, I think that's about it. I definitely recommend the Silhouette Portrait if you're thinking of making your own stickers and other stuff. If you have a little patience and you want a little bit more control over the quality and the quantity of the stickers you're able to produce. So the Silhouette Portrait has not only allowed me to be a lot more hands-on with making this product, which I love, but it has also allowed me to control exactly how many of each sticker type I want to make. If I want to make, say, 5 Shiba Inu stickers, I can make 5. If I want to make 100, I can make 100. And let's not forget, this is not to mention that this is all at a fraction of the price that I would be spending to make the amount of stickers I made with an online retailer. If you have any questions about the portrait that I did not mention in this video, feel free to leave a comment below and ask. And as always, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on my videos. I will see you next time. Bye!